Have you ever felt misunderstood? Like people just don't get you? Well, if they only knew the whole story, maybe they'd see things your way. Like, have you ever been judged for doing something you didn't really have a choice about? After defeating an enemy, he would have their leaders impaled on stakes and left to die slowly from exposure or wild animals picking them apart. It was a common punishment in medieval times, a sort of reverse crucifixion. The difference is Vlad took it to another level. Imagine being Vlad the Impaler, a 15th century ruler whose brutal methods struck terror across Europe. Vlad impaled thousands of people on wooden stakes, men, women, and children. But to the Romanians, he was a hero, a savior who had defended their homeland from the invaders. And that's why Vlad the Impaler became the inspiration for Bram Stoker's famous character, Dracula. He built forests of dying men to frighten away the invading Ottoman forces. If you want to learn more about real-life Dracula, check out the series in the description. The forests were too thick, and the Romanian soldiers were too elusive. So the Ottomans kept moving forward, deeper and deeper into Romanian territory. And all the while, Vlad's men harassed them, killing their stragglers and burning their supplies. To his enemies, he was a monster, a bloodthirsty warmonger. But to his people, he was a hero, a desperate defender of his homeland. He earned the nickname Vlad the Impaler because he really liked to put people on display. In 1476, Vlad came up against the most formidable opponent, the Ottoman Empire. The Turks had taken over much of Eastern Europe and were advancing fast. Vlad knew he couldn't beat them in open battle, so he used his knowledge of the land to his advantage. They would come out of the woods, swords flashing, and cut down the weary soldiers by the hundreds. Then Vlad would take the severed heads of the Ottoman soldiers and put them on pikes, leaving them on display for the rest of the army to see. He even built one massive pile of skulls to commemorate his victory. It was over 100 feet high and 200 feet wide. His plan was to make the Ottomans pay dearly for every inch of Romanian soil. As the Ottoman army advanced, Vlad's men would retreat into the forests, disappearing into the tall trees and thick undergrowth. The Ottomans couldn't follow. Then, when the Ottoman leaders grew weary and ready to turn back, Vlad would have his men attack. To the Ottomans, Vlad was a monster, a ruthless killer with a taste for blood.
Thanks for watching.